Já que o volume esteja bom, mano. Eu não posso ficar minimizando, não.
PamonhaXerosaa.
Já. Obrigado, desculpa. Obrigado, Zeus. Eu espero muito que o volume esteja bom, mano. Muda o jogo aí, por favor, ADM.
My name is Susan Ashworth.
Tá alto.
I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Minha boca ficou em cima da legenda.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company.
Presta
Not
atenção, hein,
lately,
chat.
anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Ai, caralho.
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
A mulher se matou, velho. É isso.
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Começa o jogo, já começa leve, pô. Nossa, eu vou ter que abaixar, mano, o volume. Tá muito alto. Capítulo 1. A casa no bosque. Ele não é de terror, mano. Ele é... Como é que fala? Ele só é pesado no sentido psicológico da coisa, saca? Não é... Terror. Drama. É tipo um Frambow, é tipo Little... O Little Miss Fortune eu não joguei. É tipo Sally Face, tipo Frambow, tudo nessa pegada, saca? Falecemos. Me sinto extremamente atraída por este lugar. Devo encontrar uma maneira de abrir o cadeado e entrar. Beleza. Beleza. Faz jogo da Deep Web, velho. Que é isso? Parece não? Tomar no cu. Ah, se fuder, mano. Ambulância, examinar. Não posso ir adiante. Essa ambulância está bloqueando o acesso para a saída. Talvez nem tenha uma saída. Abre a porta. Vamos ver o que tem dentro. Tá trancada. Já afrouxou uma prega aí, velho. Calma. Vamos avaliar aqui, mano. Preciso de uma...
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello?
Pelo menos
Who's there?
a voz da mulher é muito boa, né?
Answer me.
Chat, tá alto o chat. Olhar de perto. Sou eu. Meu frio cadáver bem na frente dos meus olhos. O que está fazendo aqui? Vou examinar? Eu me vejo tão calma. Virar a cabeça. Oxi. Tá alto pra caralho, né? Meus olhos. Era a única coisa que eu gostava de mim mesma. Mesmo agora, ainda brilha um pouco. Abri a boca. Oxi! É uma chave na sua boca? Na minha boca? Olha, eu vou pegar ela. Então tá certo. Pera aí, chat. Eu vou ter que abaixar isso aqui, mano. Senão não vai ficar tudo surdo. Calma. E eu só tenho a opção de abaixar pelo mixer, velho. O jogo não tem nem a opção de abaixar o volume dentro do jogo. Pra vocês terem noção. Eu acho que por aqui já vai estar bom. Deixa eu ver. Eu posso botar a câmera em cima. Vocês acham que fica melhor em cima do que embaixo? Fechou o jogo. Eu sabia que ia fechar. Não! Cu! Cara, minimizar o jogo mais de 2 vezes ele fecha. É o seguinte, Ada vai ter que fazer tudo que nós quer fazer só numa vez, velho. Senão o jogo não aguenta. Tá, vou botar lá em cima. Beleza? O jogo é da Deep Web mesmo, velho. Deep Web aqui. Espero que tenha salvo na parte que eu tava, mano. Se você tem menos de 18, sai da live. Fala, Aldo, como é que você tá? Bom. Ah, mas não tem nada aqui, mano. Fudeu, não salvou, não. Vai ter que recomeçar o jogo. Ai, mano, não salvou, não, velho. Não tem jogo aqui. Não tem como. É idade, né? Centímetro de pau. É isso, velho. Proibido fechar o jogo, mano. Aí eu vou... Fecho o jogo hoje pra ir embora. Aí o jogo não salva, saca?
I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat.
Aí fudeu.
I rarely go outside.
Aí fudeu, mano, se não salvar quando eu fechar o jogo hoje.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
Tudo bem que foi no começo. Não vai ficar triste.
I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
O volume tá melhor agora?
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing.
A voz da mulher é
Goodbye.
muito boa, né, mano? Da dubladora. Sim, velho, a narração é muito boa. Simbora, hein? Não, Big Zeus. Eu nem posso agora, mano. Mal confio no chat. Não vou arriscar. Minimizar o jogo de novo. Boa noite, Pedro Lucas. Como é que você tá, meu querido? Tá bom? Pois é, a mulher fã do suicídio, velho, dela. Aí é fogo. Eu tô bem. Quem assustar é corno, hein? Olha os cornos. Tá trancado. Vamos voltar aqui, mano. Pera aí.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Pega a chave. Vambora agora. Tchau, mulher. Windows G dá pra mudar o volume se precisar minimizar? Oxi! É porque eu já tinha feito essa parte, né, mano? Agora vai. Então tá certo, então. Quase. Como de bait. Mas ela já tá morta, na verdade, né? Ih, rapaz! Placas. Examinar? O buraco foi tampado com essas placas. O letreiro de baixo diz: perigo. Interruptor de energia de emergência. Puxa. Não sou tão forte para tirá-las com as mãos. Olhar através? Definitivamente aqui tem alguma coisa. Não posso dizer com toda certeza, mas parece ser um interruptor. Máquina. Sim, o jogo passa uma sensação bem estranha, né, velho? Um sacrifício muito grande pode fazer meu coração se transformar em uma pedra. Sério? Preciso de outro sacrifício para trazê-lo novamente à normalidade? Talvez seja uma loucura. É só uma velha máquina, afinal. Que estranho, não parece haver nenhum interruptor, nem bustões. Nem botões nessa máquina. Como se liga? Oxi. Conseguiu o Drauzio? Alba Vandsan, como é que você tá? A arte do game lembra um pouco os primeiros Fallout, que tinha essa barra embaixo pra interagir com as coisas. Sério? Ó o bicho, ó o bicho. Pega. Pega o bicho. Porque... Eita porra. Caralho. Cadáver enforcado. Examinar. Meu cadáver pendurado em uma árvore. Eu deveria estar assustada, mas só me sinto vazia. Espera, o que é isso que brilha no seu pescoço? É uma chave? Tem como cortar a corda? A corda tem um nó. Desata. Levaria horas para tirar esse nó. E a porta? A mulher tá morta. Ela... O começo do jogo foi ela se matando. Com pílulas. Ela se matou de overdose. Parece estar trancada do outro lado. Melou pra frente. Soco fraco do braço ela fez.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Ué, mudou? Ué? Oxi, é o corvo. Essa música. Eita porra! Examinar. Lugar desagradável. Pelo menos não é a minha cabeça que está entre as barras. Tá trancado. Lógico, né? Será que é pra seguir o paraguaio, velho? Só pode, né? Porque não tem outra coisa aqui. O paraguaio. Mudou? Oh, meu Deus do céu, mano. O cachorro tá como? Em choque. Quem fez isso? Tem mais alguém por aqui? Tira a faca. Ah, é pra corda, mano. E essa porta aqui? Oxi! Verificar bolsos vazios. Eu pareço como se estivesse dormindo. Pega a chave. Vambora, meu compadre. Sai fora. Sai daí, vambora. Zoom. Acha de queimado, mano. Música chata, né? Eita porra.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
A morte? Uma mulher idosa que mora no bosque? Você é Deus? Você é o demônio? Eu acho que ela é a morte?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Oxi.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
Que lugar é esse?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan
Porra de barulho
Ashworth.
é esse, velho?
Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places
Deep Web.
you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where
Eu vi
you
seus
came
comentários
from
mesmo,
and
The
cherish
Witcher.
every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Algumas coisas tá bugada. Vou tocar?
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Ela realmente está aqui, talvez tudo seja só um sonho.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Eu ainda não sei quem você realmente é. Será que vou ser punida por tirar minha própria vida? E tem mais alguém aqui.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone.
Oxe,
I
que é
guess.
isso?
That's me.
Que cara é essa, mano? Olha lá, personagem.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Muito obrigada.
8
por
meses.
isso.
Cheiroso. Já não sei mais o que é cheiro ruim.
Não existe mais cheiro ruim na sua vida, velho. Porque é tudo cheiroso. Obrigada, Blaze, pelo apoio. Muito obrigada, velho, pela ajuda. Isso é foda. Isso é foda. O que quer que eu faça?
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk.
Mas
Follow
tu que
me to the
escolhe, meu
next room.
querido.
I'll tell
Diga
you
você o
everything
nome.
you need to know.
Oxi.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but
Cara, vai cantar em cima da
I'm
legenda de
just
novo,
as
velho.
powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Como assim, velho?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get
O jogo
closer
tá uma
to
vibe
you.
meio esquisita,
They
né,
might
mano?
even pretend they are your friends.
Só eu que achei
But
isso.
don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Dá pra vocês ver a legenda de boa,
Don't be
mano?
frightened. You will have a great advantage over
Parece que
them.
fica mó bugado.
They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool
Ela é
of
pequena, né?
destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Oxi.
What makes you think I want to go back?
Oxi, mano.
I
Que é
finally
isso?
did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
As caras dela é como se ela estivesse olhando pra câmera, é isso?
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This
Eu
place is
estava
a
com
passage
saudade.
between the world
Boa
of the
noite,
living
Chris.
Boa
and the
noite,
world
Elizabeth, minha
of
querida.
the
Obrigada
dead.
pelos seus 100
You
bits.
enter
Como
one
é
of
que
these
você tá?
corridors
Como é que foi
and
seu
you
final de
never
semana? Muito
come
obrigada
back.
pela ajuda.
But you don't cease to
Obrigada.
exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad.
Cara, a
And
dublagem tá muito
remember
boa, velho.
this, you are not the only victim.
Você não é a
If you
única
don't
vítima
stop them,
deles.
the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Você tá morta, mulher.
Indeed, you are weak.
Você tá morta.
That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please,
Caralho, mano.
can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
This all must be just a weird dream.
É jogo, Elizabeth.
I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Oxi!
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Examinar. Crucificada, completamente sozinha, em um lugar que foi todo transformado. Eu realmente não quero estar aqui. Oh, puxa isso aí, mano. Alavanca não é alavanca, isso é um pé de cabra.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Uai. Certo, eu vou fazer o que você quer, ninguém manda em mim, farei da minha maneira, pode me contar de novo. Ah, eu vou fazer, né, mano?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice
Sacrifício
of
da alma e do
blood.
sangue.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out. And
Ah, você não
that's
vai me
it.
falar, então.
But which one?
Beleza.
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tá bom.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Qual vela, chat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Qual vela? A 3? Eu não sei o que se influencia no jogo, né? A 2? A 2 tem mais gente falando, hein?
They left me no choice, Alice.
Não me deixaram escolher, Alice.
Maybe one day
Talvez
you'll
dia
forgive
você
me.
vai me perdoar.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Então, né, mano? Eu também não
What
tô...
the? How did I get back here?
Também não tô entendendo. Só sei que eu tô morta. Que eu matei. E aquela coisa ali, ou é a morte, ou sei lá. Não é a morte, né? Ela falou que ela é a rainha dos parasitas. Será que isso aqui é pra abrir o bagulho lá da casinha? Deve ser, né? Das placas. Saudável. Era. Buraco. Ah, vou olhar primeiro, né? Letreiro debaixo disso, perigo, interruptor de energia de emergência. Está escuro lá dentro. Todo esse sangue ao redor desse buraco. Alguém se machucou por aqui. Oh, mano. Botar a mão ali? Ai, bicho, torou meu braço! Entendi. Ai, ai, caralho! Ó, e agora? Abriu! Oxi! Caramba, mano. Era dentro do jogo? Era. Ah, já foi pro capítulo 2? O segundo primeiro alento.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
Terapeuta? Psiquiatra.
I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a
Tem sido
difficult
dias
couple of
difíceis. Eu
days.
gostaria muito de ir pra casa.
I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm
Quer
nuts.
saber se estou louca?
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would
Bem,
you
o
like
que
to
quer
know?
saber?
I will answer all your
Responderei todas as suas
questions.
perguntas.
Then I'll go
Logo irei pra
home,
casa,
take a
tomarei
long
bom
shower,
banho e
and
dormirei
catch up on
pouco.
sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Caralho. Tô
She's
mexendo?
awake, Doctor.
Good evening.
Boa tarde.
It's good to see you awake at last.
É eu?
You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and
Investigamos
they're
os órgãos
fine
internos,
too.
nada foi
You're a
detectado.
very lucky lady,
Você é uma mulher
Susan.
sortuda, senhora
You
Ashworth.
might experience
Eu poderia
extreme
experimentar
tiredness and
cansaço
lethargy
extremo e
for a couple
letargia
of
por
days, but
alguns
that
dias,
should
mas
soon
logo
pass.
passa.
I would advise plenty of rest now.
Momento que você descansa
The
bem
nurses on
agora.
this ward will
As
take it from
enfermeiras
here.
cuidaram de você a partir
Please
de
let them
agora.
know if you need anything.
Ela sobreviveu à overdose, mano.
Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak.
Agora não tem de
What
falar.
did you say?
Como disse? Ué, eu não disse nada?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine.
Seu braço
No,
tá
no, no.
bem?
There was nothing
não,
wrong
não,
with
não,
your
seu
arm,
braço não
darling.
tinha nada de errado,
Now
querida.
calm
Agora
down.
fique calma.
Would you
Oxi.
like me to get you some water? Let me get
Water.
you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Me traz um pouco de water. Ué? Peraí, eu perdi meu braço mesmo? É isso? Por que eu não avisei, Daniel? Fala, coach, você tá
I'm
bom?
sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure.
Essa pressão,
2
10 segundos
seconds
e
and
vai
I'm
embora.
gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will.
Acho que eu deveria ter deixado a
And
webcam
here it
embaixo,
is.
hein, chat?
You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Você tá precisando ter algo.
Just wanted to say you're
Só queria
lucky,
dizer que acho que
I
você tem
think.
sorte.
And that I hope
Eu
you've
espero
changed
que
your
tenha
mind
mudado
about
a opinião
some
sobre certas
things.
coisas.
Got to go, but I'll
Tenho
see you
que ir,
later.
mas verei você em breve.
You take care,
Se cuida,
sweetheart, yeah?
coração. Ok. Os dois têm diálogo, mano. Aí é foda. Eu tô lendo o que, o que eu tô vendo que tá cortando. Pra ver se facilita pra vocês. Alô? Oxi. Oxi.
Bad dream?
Não, foi só um sonho como qualquer outro.
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall. if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course.
Filha.
She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look.
Acho que voltou, hein? F5 aí pra ver, velho. Voltemos. Eu com a minha toalhinha de catarro aqui, ó. Oi? Pois é, a internet não caiu não. Talvez foi só uma cadinha na Twitch mesmo, no servidor. Que eu uso. Tá, ela tava falando do Dr. X. Vou botar pra falar de novo.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him. Personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really
Caraca, Daniel,
private.
eu acho que você nem
You
chegou
know
a
what I
comentar,
mean?
mas também não
Things I
vou
wouldn't tell my mother about.
perguntar.
And we haven't even started those
melhor estar
sessions
ativo.
yet. So, be prepared for that.
Eu sei que o
Sure,
jogo trata uns assuntos
But
bem
it's a
pesados, né?
bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Jogar jogo quando você tá na
I
bad,
don't leave
saca?
for work wearing red stockings and heels,
Eu não
do
sei,
I?
né? O final
No.
dele também.
You're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either.
Eita
Broke
porra.
up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Por
Maybe.
que, Gargão?
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine.
Cagão.
I'll see you again.
Ah, mas pelo que parece ele não é de
careful who
terror
you
não,
trust
velho.
here,
Ele só
Susan.
é...
They will be watching you.
How do I know
Esquisito
you're not
mesmo.
one of them?
Não sei, Eric, o nome
You
do
don't?
estilo desse game, mano.
But do I really look like a bad
Se alguém
person to
souber.
you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Só vou contar até 10.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
E agora? Eu tinha um ótimo pai. Não foi um bom pai. Cresci sem um pai. Não sei?
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan.
Eu gosto de jogo desse estilo, mano. Parece filme.
Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Tinha uma mãe maravilhosa, era uma mãe horrível. Morreu quando eu era pequena. Não sei, velho.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together.
Acho que é o espaço do jogo te dá a oportunidade de falar da sua vida, saca?
When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer,
botar os sentimentos que você tem pelo pai ou pela mãe.
He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Acho que sim, Blaze. Só pra ficar mais...
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Vambora. Não vou deitar. Porra. Porta-luva. Pegar a luva. Pegar uma luva, pegar várias luvas. Pega uma luva. Relógio. Os motores estão parados às 10h09. Provavelmente está quebrado, ou talvez só precise de baterias novas. Ih, eu pulei a pia. Ô, caralho, peraí. Pia. Albazenas, obrigado por seguir. Porta. Examinar. Ah, a porta de um banheiro. Então entrei. Tem alguém dentro.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
O que é isso aqui? Pulseira, luva. Ó, lista de medicamentos para o paciente do quarto 2. Então acho que seja eu. Tomei muitos sedativos, aparentemente. O que está me dando poderia derrubar até um cavalo. Também dá enxaqueca por uma semana. Também poderia causar alucinações e paranoia. Que bizarro. Por que queria me dar tudo isso? Não estou louca. Disso eu tenho certeza. Se tem alguém louco aqui que me deu toda essa medicação, seria uma boa razão médica. Cheirar flor. Não gosto das flores, não me importa se elas cheiram bem. Só pega a flor. Quarto 2, deve ter outro maníaco suicida lá. Porta-luva. Vou pegar a luva. Vou pegar várias luvas. O ponteiro está parado às 11h40. Os relógios desse hospital estão quebrados. Não vou dormir na cama de alguém. Por quê, pô? Oxi, travesseiro. Olha lá embaixo. Não tem nada interessante debaixo do travesseiro. Beleza, então vambora. Essa é uma lista de medicamentos para pacientes no quarto 1. E algumas observações. Segundo isso, seu nome é Ann Burton, tem 35 anos. Está tomando um monte de sedativos e tem uma longa história de abuso de drogas. Parece que além de tudo, ela está tomando metadona para abstinência de heroína. No fim da página tem uma nota que diz que ela é mesmo uma paciente privada que fica por aqui por vontade própria. Mulher sortuda. Eu acho que não seria tão fácil pra mim abandonar a enfermaria. Eita, a enfermeira aqui. Quero ir pra casa, posso fazer uma chamada? Liz?
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Tá bom, tchau. Comprovante de alta. O certificado de alta para Humboldt, do paciente do quarto 1. Parece que se internou no hospital por conta própria. Tem permissão para ir embora quando quiser. Posso pegar?
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Esses devem ser documentos dos pacientes. São todos amontoados na recepção. Eita! Deixa-me passar onde fica a saída. Nenhum dos dois vai dar certo, né?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
My name is Mary Smith. Let me through, please.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Como é que eu vou pagar esse bagulho dela, mano?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Caralho, tá foda, hein?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
Você deve ser a paciente do quarto número 2. Meu Deus, ela parece estar muito confusa. Até no jogo.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Elizabeth? Mary?
Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Provavelmente eu tinha que ter visto em algum lugar, né, mano? Será que eu posso tentar outra vez?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone.
Ô, carai!
Please, just leave me alone.
Então o nome é...
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mandy.
No.
What?
You're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Peraí, tinha mais? Peraí, deixa eu
If you
ver.
really are a friend,
Pra mim só tinha
you will
esses.
know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Putz!
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Eu não vou procurar o nome, eu vou tentar um
If
por
you
um.
really are a friend, you will know my mother's
Não
name.
procurarei,
The
mano.
name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for
Vai
a
dar certo,
second.
chat, vai dar certo. Não vou procurar o puzzle, mano. Vou resolver aqui, ó. Sarah ou Alice? Sarah ou Alice?
Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Será que eu tenho que achar o nome pra ele aparecer pra me falar, velho?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me.
Boa noite,
A
Eric. Dorme bem,
beautiful
meu querido.
name.
But
Obrigado
I
pela
know it.
companhia.
Let me just think for a second.
Falta um nome, velho.
Sarah.
No,
Então vai tomar no seu cu, vagabunda. Se fuder, velho. O que tem aqui de bom? Esse cara é o meu, né? Vou entrar aqui. Uma pulseira do hospital. Ela tem meu nome, minha data de nascimento e meu número hospitalar. Parece que faz muito tempo que não foi esvaziada. Tem muitos frascos de medicamentos descartados e entre outras coisas nojentas. Tem nada aí. Pote de medicamento. Frasco de remédio descartável para pílulas de xarope. Entendi. Por favor, deixem de escrever mensagem no espelho. Estamos tendo dificuldades para manter um alto nível de limpeza devido à repentina ausência da nossa equipe de limpeza. E por isso nós pedimos que todos os pacientes que considerem isso e nos ajudem a manter o lugar limpo. Não posso olhar pra mim. O espelho está quebrado. Do lado tem um pedaço de vidro bem grande. É um pedaço de vidro. Vocês acham que eu sou uma completa psicopata? Mas também pode ser que seja útil. Eu vou correr o risco. Pegou? Abre água quente aí, mano. Não? Está bem sujo. Será que eu devia ter dado descarga, mano? Tô morrendo de vontade de ir tomar um banho desde que acordei. Eu podia ter colocado a luva, né? Pra mim pegar no lixo. Só a mula mesmo, mano. Dá descarga aí. Era só isso que eu podia fazer? Sai! Faz um barulho diferente ou eu tô muito louca? Oxi! Vocês ouviram, chat? Ah, que lavar a mão o quê, mano? Deixa aberto. Sou otário. Ah, sua maluca. Será que você fala que eu não conheço a mãe dela, mano? Será que ela vai querer falar comigo ainda?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just...
Fala, Dani, como é que você tá? Tá bom? Eu quero usar o telefone.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes?
Eu tenho 5 minutos, mano, que eu vim
Thanks.
aqui pagar tudo.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Ai, ai, mano. Será que eu vou ter que deitar na minha cama e esperar? What? Vou deitar. Eu quero dormir aqui. Eu não estou cansado. Tá, eu tenho a pulseira, a luva, pedaço de vidro. Tem alguma coisa no meu travesseiro? Vamos pegar a flor com um pedaço de vidro. Porra, e aí? O único puzzle que eu achei pra fazer foi o da mulher aí, ó. Lero, lero.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there.
Ixi.
Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better.
Vixe. E agora?
Are you insane? I'm not taking any
Tá
medication.
maluca?
I'm not ill.
Spinner, obrigada por
Okay,
seguir.
we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel
Fala,
a sharp
Claudinho.
scratch.
Provavelmente essa
Hold
droga
it
vai
for
me
me, would
apagar,
you?
né, mano? Putz, mano.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Ah, porra, que isso, velho? Aqui não tem um bagulho não, mano. Não vou beber não, sai fora. Suquinho de groselha? Caralho, eu fiquei com bagulho no inventário.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Calma aí, calma aí. Vamos pensar aqui, vamos analisar. Ô mulher, tem um negócio aqui pra te dar, ó. Bebe isso aí.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
Tem que achar o nome dessa mulher, velho. Não é possível, mano. Como é que eu vou fazer isso? Eu tinha que fazer essa porra dessa enfermeira ficar lá no banheiro, né? Será que dá tempo de eu apertar o botão e sair vazada? Deixa eu deitar, chat. Tem alguma coisa pra mim usar a luva aqui? Não. Não, ela não sai mais, velho.
someone is coming.
É foda, não tem como passar.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. All right. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Embaçado, primeiramente não lembro muito bem. Eu acho que eu tinha que dar esse suco pra mulher, velho, pra outra ali. Só que eu não sei o nome dela.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Só se eu tentar botar a pulseira na outra lá. Não sei. O jogo é bad. Tô presa no puzzle.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Onde que eu consigo o nome da mãe dessa filha da puta, velho? Na moral. De Miss Costa. Ó, isso aqui fez um barulho. Tem algum puzzle nas pias? Ou tudo faz barulho? Agora você vem aqui e dá descarga. Mentira, nem sei o que ela tá fazendo, mano. E aí, velho? Não sei, chat, tô perdida. Tem nem ideia.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Pode dar dica. Não sei não. Tô perdida. Vou encher a luva de água e tacar na cara da mulher.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Mas eu acho que não tem como usar, velho. Só que tem como dar ou... Vou tentar.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
ter que tomar o bagulho mesmo. Tomei remédio suficiente, se eu tomar isso poderia me matar. Não, mas eu acho que eu fico drogada pra mim conseguir pegar o sangue. Eu acho que esse sangue, na real, tinha que dar pra... tá corna lá, saca? Não consigo fazer nada com as luvas no banheiro. Pelo menos eu não sei se eu tentei todas. Deixa eu ver. Ah, todas vai. Entendi. Esse aqui não vai, não. Compreensível. Agora eu tenho que dar descarga? Ô, mulher!
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Zoom!
It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Corre, 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 corre! Corre! Corre, 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 corre! Pega o trem! Pega o bagulho! Pega, pega! Caraca, deixa eu ler o nome agora. Da corna. Esse é meu bilhete para sair daqui. Infelizmente está no nome de Anne Burtle. Tenho que achar um jeito de enganar esse guarda para que pense sua Anne. Tá, mas eu queria ler. Você tá brincando comigo, velho? Que não tem o nome da mãe dela aqui. Aí foda-se, né? Precisa o quê? Eu não posso usar a caixa com fita. As caixas de ficha. Que item que eu não tentei usar? Não, ela falou que preferia ler uma revista. Aí. Ué, mas pelo que eu entendi, eu tenho que saber o nome da outra, da mãe dela, ué. Como que eu não tentei usar? Não, eu falei pegar.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
Aí, ó. Você quer pegar? Não tem outra coisa pra fazer aqui. Vou tentar falar com ela, velho.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Não vai mudar os nomes também, né? Entendi.
Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Não sei, velho. O que faz com comprovante de alta agora? Não posso beber? Não posso dar isso aqui? Não consigo ler? Mas não tem o nome no papel. Eu peguei o papel justamente pra saber o nome da mãe dela. E não tem o nome. Eu já tentei todos os nomes que aparecem na lista. Sempre teve. Ô, cara, não era pra sair. Mas não tem nome no papel. Tem o nome da mulher só. Ah, pra ir pro outro mundo eu não dependo da enfermeira aí.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Mas como é que eu vou abrir as torneiras se não tem torneira no outro mundo? Pera aí, chat, eu vou no banheiro. Só tinha um quarto pra mim entrar no outro mundo. Não dá, velho. Fala, Léo. Bom. Fala, Tender. Aonde eu não joguei? O que era que o Daniel falou mesmo? É pra fazer de novo? Mesma coisa?
Someone is coming.
I thunder. I thunder.
Have you rang the bell?
I thunder.
Is there an emergency?
I thunder some.
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't
I
forgotten.
thunder.
It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Mania de ganhar, porque a maioria do povo faz em gringo, não, meu irmão?
Mind your own business. I'm not taking anything.
I don't think so, darling. Now, you really don't have to lie. We're only trying to help you now. Now, let me have a quick look at your name, band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
Vai, eu tomo logo, vai. Dai.
That's
Yummy,
a
yummy.
good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Acordou, Big Zeus? Que não fala porta, porteira.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Não tem torneira aqui, mano. Nossa, eu sei o que eu devia ter feito. Eu devia ter ligado a torneira na água quente. Porra! Eu ligava a torneira na água quente, fazia vapor, dava pra ver o nome ali. Não é possível, velho. Vai ter que fazer tudo de novo, chat. Cara... Então, essa mulher, no começo do jogo, ela se matou com overdose. E aí a gente foi numa viagem ali, meio sobrenatural, um negócio meio esquisito.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
E aí parece que eu tava combinando, parecia ser a morte, mas não era. Era a rainha das larvas lá. Aí ela falou que eu tenho que matar não, eu tenho que cuidar de 5 pessoas. Tratar do assunto de 5 pessoas. E aí eu acordei aqui no hospital. É isso. Aparentemente eu não consegui me matar. Abre água quente. Agora vai. Liga pra campainha. Alô? Me falaram muito bem desse jogo, mano. Eu nunca tinha jogado. Na hora que eu joguei o Frambow, joguei Face.
Someone is coming.
Tem alguém vindo.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Outro jogo que eles fez.
Is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Dá. Yummy, yummy.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Espero que isso dê certo, mano.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Não deu certo. Por quê? Por que que não deu certo? Por que que não deu certo? Eu não sei. Seu bebê. Fudeu, chato. Não deu certo. É terror? Pior que não. Ah, mano, você tá brincando com a minha cara, velho. E aí? Não sei o que fazer mais. A coisa que eu pensei foi isso. Estamos presos no puzzle, chat. Já tentei beber, ela não bebe. Sumiu agora tudo. E aí? Tava com água fria antes. Ou liga as 3 quente, né? Não, nem drogada. Provavelmente é pra outra bebê. São 3 espelhos? Ou qual que é o espelho do meio, velho? Esse aqui é o espelho do meio, será? São 3 espelhos, 3 torneiras, né? Será que é essa aqui que é o espelho do meio? Deixa eu ver. Azul deve estar pescando. Alô? Alô?
Someone is coming.
Me responda.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Não tenho, mano, não tenho.
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that.
Eu espero que dê certo, mano.
That's
Boa
fine.
noite. Nice
That's
demais,
fine.
mano.
I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Oxi. Até repetindo o áudio.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Ah, mano, vai tomar no cu, velho. O que tá me dando preguiça é que o diálogo é gigantesco de tomar um remédio, mano. Podia só ter como eu tomar um remédio. Mais nada. Eu tenho que descobrir qual torneira que é fria, qual torneira que é quente. Será que essa torneira aqui é fria?
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now.
Será que todas é
But I
fria?
can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Eu não sei, chat. I don't know. Tá, essa fria. Mas o barulho, eu tô indo pelo barulho, não tá dando certo. Então fecha. Aí, esse faz barulho. Eu não sei. Será que vou ter que botar tudo frio agora, velho? Ai, ai, ai. Assim, era suposto a colocar a quente, né? Pra fazer vapor. E mostrar o que tem no espelho. Não sei, chat. Não sei. Não sei. Mas não tem nome com SH lá. Eu tentei todos os nomes. Fala Ghost, é porque eu já tinha aberto a quente, Brasil, que não deu certo.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please.
That's fine.
It will help you relax. It will help...
10.
That you...
Só vai comer o pé. Quebrou do comedor de pé.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Não sei como é que ela não teve overdose ainda. Véi! Não sei. É isso. Tenha uma boa noite. Já troquei as torneiras 500 mil vezes. Não acontece nada. Aparentemente ela não morreu. A gente tentou botar o nome do Shala. Eu tô no hospital, né? Depois de ter tido a overdose.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I
Já usei
can't
a
let them
luva.
do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Não usei a luva lá. Mas usei a luva antes. Será que é pra mim usar a luva lá, mano?
If you really... Then...
But
Não, o do coração eu já peguei. Não tem, velho.
I don't...
No, leave...
Eu já peguei o sangue do coração. Tô quase indo pesquisar a resposta, hein? Fala aí, Igor, tá bom? Tem uma preguiça de ficar preso em puzzle assim, velho. Vai me dando agonia. Na moral. Tá bom. Toda a água que eu tenho que colocar já fica, já faz barulho. Independente se é frio ou quente. Lero, 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 lero.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Oh, well, it takes time. I think it's time. Can you?
Susan.
I'm just... That's fine. I will... You'll...
Aparentemente o jogo é sobre
Now, go back to your
depressão
room and
e coisas
rest. You'll be able to
esquisitas.
relax and have a great sleep.
Rola nada, ela chama segurança e faz eu tomar. Cara, tem muito tempo que eu tô nessa parte já. Tô com preguiça. Eu quero saber a história do jogo, eu não quero ficar fazendo puzzle besta. Não tem nenhum com SH no começo. Cu! E aparentemente também não tem guia do jogo. Já, se alguém sabe, fala. Não, eu já chutei todos os nomes. Todos os nomes, Brazuki. Eu tentei um por um antes de fazer o bagulho. Eu sei que eu tenho que trocar a pulseira com a mulher. Eu tenho que dar o remédio pra ela. Só isso que eu sei. Mas ela tem que saber o nome da mãe dela, velho. Mas tem 5.000 possibilidades pra me fazer aqui
The drugs
alternando
have worn
torneira.
off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Quando ela tá lúcida. Putz, velho. Aí fudeu mesmo, viu? Lero, 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 lero. tentando ver aqui, chat. Ela vai ficar 3 dias aqui presa nessa porra. Eu não posso minimizar o jogo. Não pode dormir quando toma os remédios. Você faz o quê? Quando eu tiver drogada ou não drogada? Não, as luvas eu já fiz isso aí tudo, Brazuki. As luvas eu já entupi o vaso já. Foi pra pegar o bagulho. Fala, Emerson, tá bom? Isso aí tudo eu já peguei, mano. Eu tô presa no puzzle da pia. Não, espelho não, pia. Caraca, mano, eu tentei isso da primeira vez, velho. Eu liguei a torneira, só que eu não esperei 5 segundos. Caralho, mano, foi a primeira coisa que eu tentei foi abrir a porra da torneira no quente, só ela. Pra deixar. Nossa, velho, você tá brincando com a minha cara. Será que eu já consigo falar com ela? Sem ter feito... Ou eu preciso ir pro mundo drogado de novo?
If you really are the
But I know.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who
Sheila
sent you
Mel.
after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Top 10 boss mais difíceis do jogo.
Do you know how to get out of here?
You're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror,
Muito bom, a dubladora dando uma
there's a
cafungada no
spider's
microfone,
heart
mano.
full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red
Matrix.
teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down. And my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Are you all right?
Com certeza.
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing.
Eu vou
Something
arrumar pra
you
você,
can
mano.
only
Vou
get
arrumar
in the
agora,
world
na
of
mão.
dreams. Now that
Fresquinho.
is
A
something
mulher já tá
special.
louca já. Fala, Luiz
Is it
Vitel, tá bom?
Safe.
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Daqui a pouco vai, Thunder.
Poor woman.
Toma, mulher. Aqui, ó. Tá
I
massa o
found the
jogo.
thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Dá pra você.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes, no matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Fala, réu, como é que você tá?
Thank you for your help.
Ela vai tomar o bagulho? Deixa eu ver. Ué. Onde que ela foi, velho? É isso.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Caraca, a vozona da mulher, velho. É a porta do armazém. Entra aí. Tá trancada, lógico. Né? Porta para o escritório. Trancada também. Susto, caralho.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Ai, porra. Acho que não ia dar certo, né?
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize
Sinceramente, eu peço
sincerely
desculpa da
on
minha
behalf of my
equipe
team
e
and
do
the
meu
hospital,
do hospital,
but
mas por
luckily
sorte
we
nós
managed to
demos conta
spot
disso
it
a
on
tempo.
time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again,
Como
I'm
disse, eu
truly
realmente sinto muito.
sorry.
Prometo
I
que não será
promise
mais
no
dado
more
drogas.
drugs will be given to you. I personally
Te garanto
guarantee
pessoalmente
you
que
will
hoje
have a
você terá uma boa
good,
noite de sono,
peaceful
que
sleep
será dada alta pela
tonight,
manhã.
and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really
Eu sinto
sorry,
muito,
but we
mas
can't
legalmente não podemos dar
legally
alta
discharge
aos pacientes
suicidal
suicidas
patients
sem uma completa avaliação
without a full
psiquiátrica.
psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat
Agora é
in
muito
my
tarde pra isso, mas
office
prometo que a
first
primeira
thing in
coisa que
the
faremos amanhã de
morning,
manhã
okay?
será conversar no meu
And then
escritório,
you can
ok?
go home.
Logo
Is
poderá ir
that
pra
all
casa,
right?
está bem?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Não.
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Alugo apartamento, é bastante solitário normalmente. Moro sozinho, gosto disso, moro com uma amiga, ela deve estar muito preocupada.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Trabalho em um café ou não era enfermeira?
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Aparentemente psiquiátrico, não sei. Era... Na real, era só pacientes suicidas, né? Bebo café forte, fumo na varanda, tomo café da manhã de cereal, geralmente. Tomo café lendo o jornal. Tomo chá lendo o jornal. Permaneço acordado na cama, é difícil abrir os olhos.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Seria bom ter mais um pouco de dinheiro, eu acho. Uma boa amiga, alguém na qual, enfim, se pode confiar. Sei que é coisa boa, mas acho que ser mais bonita. Algo pelo que lutar, uma razão a seguir. Mas eu acho que o jogo fez literalmente isso, saca? Pra você enfiar sua vida no meio do jogo. Mesmo que inconsciente, você vai respondendo assim, a coisinha que tem a ver, saca? Ao jogo, tui!
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Ah, ela tava tomando remédio pra dormir, né?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Tem dessa de chorar mais que o
Yes,
suficiente.
sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here.
Não, claro que não. Não sei o que você estava pensando. Bem, eu pensava nisso às vezes. Sim, sempre penso nisso.
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Caralho, mano, se uma pessoa com pensamento suicida jogar isso aqui, fica... Como?
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills.
Mas não precisa entender, mesmo tampando pedacinho
why
ali.
not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Um bom banho. A música. Toco piano quando não me sinto bem. Antidepressivo. Trabalho. Os gatos.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
As pessoas me decepcionaram muitas vezes. Odeio quando chove o tempo todo. O barulho, muito barulho me deixa nervosa. A sociedade, às vezes desejaria ter alguém com quem falar. É difícil, poderia ser qualquer coisa.
It's hard to say. It could be anything. Sometimes it could be just little things. The way my hair looks, shoes I can't find, when I run out of milk. I get angry with myself for being clumsy, for not being able to cheer up and just get on with things, like everyone else.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react?
Caraca, eu já imaginei muito isso, velho. Vocês já imaginaram isso, velho?
I imagined it often. I hoped people would feel guilty. But then again, probably no one would come. Mine would be one of those graves covered in weeds and dirt, stuck in the far corner of the cemetery where nobody ever goes. And sad old Susan Ashworth would get forgotten quicker than yesterday's rain. Now, when I think about it, I know that really isn't what I want.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Quem é Eric?
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship?
Mano.
What had happened between you two?
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Poxa, dá pra andar?
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Era por aqui mesmo?
I think I can hear someone coming.
É complicado, entendeu? Focar em duas coisas, velho.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Onde?
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz,
Sim.
what the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape.
Osh.
Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Ih! Ela não me falou sobre mulher nenhuma, não, mano. Ela não falou de mulher nenhuma. Ou foi... Ou foi do... A do banheiro. Life is strange.
She disappeared and was later found dead in the toilet.
You just made that up, didn't you? I've never said such a thing. You're a liar.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it. Fine.
Fudeu.
I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does
De
for a living?
stripper.
If you really listened, you will remember this one.
Stripper. Eu lembro. Ela é uma stripper.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Foi, no dia dos namorados.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day.
Conto.
You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it, while you still can.
No!
Puta que pariu, velho. Eu não podia errar nenhuma. Caralho, bicho, eu errei uma só, velho. F, Kate. Putz, cara. Aí é fogo, viu?
After
Eu não lembro qual era a
I
história.
went back. I tried telling people
Tem que contar
about
para as
Liz,
pessoas sobre a Liz, mas
but
todos
they all
pensaram que eu
thought I
estava
was
louco outra
crazy
vez e
again
não
and
acreditaram em
didn't
mim.
believe me.
And you are absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway.
Oxi.
The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes
Nossa,
and your
velho,
sleek
nem
cheekbones.
fudendo,
You're a
cara.
clever girl, Susan, but the sadness
Nossa, nem
has poisoned
fudendo,
you for
velho.
too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Oxi!
Where am I?
Alô? Também queria saber.
Nasty Dr. X.
Who are you?
Cara, eu acho que...
Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
E se eu vou pra aqui? Vamos lá. Eu acho... Ih.
Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls
Uma das minhas
always
meninas
tells
sempre
the
diz a
truth,
verdade.
while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Qual porta eu deveria entrar? Qual porta me conduziria para a minha recompensa? Qual porta me levará para o meu mundo? É a porta esquerda que eu devo abrir? É a porta direita que eu deveria abrir? Qual porta a outra boneca me apontaria? A outra boneca é uma mentirosa? Se eu entrar na porta esquerda, ganharei uma recompensa? Qual porta você entraria para pegar a recompensa? Qual porta eu não deveria entrar? Fudeu! Uma sempre diz a verdade, a outra mente. Como é que eu vou saber? A da esquerda tem cara de sons. Caralho. Pão de batata.
If I enter the left door, will I get a reward?
Se é um não, é um sim. Se é um não, né? Eu vou me perguntar mais? Não. Fudeu, era uma única pergunta que eu tinha. Quem tá mentindo no chat? É agora. Fala, Guto Gamer, como é que você tá? Nossa, eu passei as perguntas, já foi. E aí, vou na esquerda ou na direita? Ela falou que se eu for na esquerda, não tem recompensa. Né, fudeu, já perguntei. Não, não posso perguntar de novo. Eu vou nessa aqui, velho. Ixi! Oh. Boa noite, Drauz. Dorme bem, meu querido. Obrigado pela companhia. Isso é eu? Eu ia falar, cara. Eu acho que... Que aquela cena do médico, na real, era ele machucando ela. Saca? Eu acho que realmente ele foi um tarado. Oxi! Bolsa para cadáveres. Abre aí. Vai ser você de novo. Eu acho que esse é tu, né, velho?